So we're just opposite North Pier, and we can see we've got the old police presence, just like I said, just opposite the Metropole. And so what happened here? Was this caused by the strong winds, Storm Lilian, or was it caused by just sort of people being a little bit silly and vandalising it? And welcome back to a brand new video. So the R&L opening day, it looks to be cancelled until a bit later on. So we're going to have a bit of a look in town and see what's going on in replace of it, if anything. So come and join me on this bit of a walk around. So we're just going to stop at the council buildings, because if you have a look, you can see some magnificent carvings in the wall. They've got sort of planes, all sorts representing parts and history of Blackpool. So it's that's quite amazing. You don't normally see anything like that when you're just walking past. So I just thought I'd just stop near the Grand Theatre, and what a building, what history and stories that can tell. And you can see they're getting quite a bit of work done with the all the scaffolding. So just having a bit of walk near the promenade, and what a horrible weekend it's been for Blackpool. Absolutely awful. We just finished that Storm Lilian, and you know, the weather was getting a bit better, but you know, they had the car show, on which we just managed to do a little bit this morning. If you haven't seen that one, then check out the live. But the rest of it, the band has been cancelled, the R&L event has been cancelled, and just look at the sea again. It's incredible, you know, it's August. Look at the sea, how rough it is. This is supposed to be, you know, red hot weather. We're going to have a look at the sea a bit further on, but look how rough it is, and it's August. What is going on? And I don't know how the audio is going to turn out, because it's blowing a gale again. And look at this one. What a fantastic little tram this is. I don't think I've seen this one in operation before, but that's amazing. That's great, that one. So we're just going to move on a little bit further on where the comedy carpet is, and see what's going on. There's probably not a lot, but it's such a shame, because we came out early this morning, and the wedding chapel is just to the right. We came out early this morning, and you know, Blackpool's packed. So a lot of people come for the you know, R&L Live Folks event, which was supposed to be happening, you know, 10 till 4, and the car show. So Blackpool is rammed, but it's such a shame. It really is. Anyway, we're gonna head a bit further on. So this is the state of the comedy carpet, and it's literally deserted. All what's actually moving is a handful of people and these lollipops. Again, they're swaying like anything in the wind. And let's just have a look near the sea, because the high tide's in about an hour's time. And we did a bit of a video yesterday. Me and Daily Vlog Adventures bumped into him, and we got soaked. And again, it's going to be another high tide, probably going to go all over the promenade. Just look at the sea, how rough it is. I mean, you see that family there, you know, they're just protecting themselves from the wind and the rain. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's August. So this is just the bottom of the comedy carpet, and I think there was construction this earlier on this morning, because it was actually quite nice, but it looks like they've abandoned it because of the strong winds once again. And just I think in another hour the sea is going to be coming right over again. This sky looks black. This sea is going nuts. Look how rough it is. It is crazy. It's August. What is going on? Absolutely incredible scenes, and everyone was looking forward to the events. You know, this should be packed to this time of year. Just look at it. We're going to head towards the sea, and it's just unbelievable. It really is. I mean, like I say, the comedy cop is deserted. Blackpool is deserted. You know, this weather's just ruined it for so many people. Well, just look at it. You know, it's halfway up the piers, and it's another hour before high tide. It's incredible. This is going to be right over the prom. It's already coming up the steps. And like I said, we've got another hour and a half before high tide. So this is just, I'll just turn the camera around. You can see Blackpool Tower there, standing tall, as she always does. But just look at the sky. Look how black and horrible it is. So I just moved a little bit more forward now. This is where the sea was gushing over yesterday. And you can see families are taking pictures of the incredible scenes. Absolutely crazy weather for this time of year. And is that a walking stick he's holding? I think some sort of stick there. So I don't think anybody's going to be using the showers today. I think they're going to be switched off and saving a bit of the water. I mean, just look at these. Look at the lollipops. Look at that. They are swaying once again. I think this is even worse winds than Storm Lilian on Thursday. It's absolutely incredible how the weather has just changed from this morning. This morning it was nice, it was sunny, it was calm. In a few hours it's completely changed. Look, the promenade is closed off. Well, not the promenade, you know, to access to the beach. So you can see how bad this is going to be. But yet people are still venturing out, taking the snapshots. Look at this. You see the holiday makers are just trying to get a glimpse of this unnatural weather. People say, oh no, you know, we have storms, but you don't have storms after storms like this in August. And again, I'll just show you the lollipops. Just look at them swaying. Absolutely, it's insane. So just heading back towards the north side of town now, and you can see it's still people out and about braving these conditions. We've got the freshly made donuts, all sorts. So I think that pretty much wraps today's video up, and it's quite disappointing for a lot of people. But yeah, nevertheless, the R&L is scheduled to go ahead on the 31st, pending the weather. And yeah, until next time, I hope you had a good weekend. And on the plus side, it is bank holiday, so if you are working, you may get that day off. So enjoy your bank holiday, and take care. And it's a bye from me. Bye bye.